been a little weird a little bit. We got on the bus earlier today. I see like they drive on different sides of the road here. I thought we was about to get in an accident as soon as we got on the bus. So that threw me off a little bit, but, everybody here is super nice. We're here on a golf course. That's great to just see that as well. It's a great view, and like I said, the people here are nice, and, it's great to be here. Nah, I ain't gonna play 18. I ain't bring my clubs. Nah.
How much of a challenge is Justin Jefferson? What is it specifically that he does?
Man, he's an extreme challenge. He's widely known as like the number one receiver by a lot of people. Rightfully so. The things that he put on tape. He quick, shifty, great route running, great hands. Everything about him is great. And I feel like he like Jordan Addison. They complement each other. Because they look kind of similar a little bit. Obviously Justin been in the league a little longer, but you could tell like Justin had taught him some things. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man, they doing their thing, and I love to compete. Me and DJ, we love to compete. I know Justin, he loved to compete as well. So we looking forward to the challenge. We're gonna go out there, we're gonna have fun, we're gonna compete. It went smooth, Like you said, it was my rookie year, so everything was a little bit more, the game was just so fast for me in general, you know what I'm saying? So, we're going to see how it is out there Sunday.
What stood out about Sam Gardner this year?
Man, he looked extremely confident. He got great receivers around him. Number 3, number 4, 83, 18, the tight ends. I don't know if Hawkinson is playing. He got a lot of weapons around him. Not to mention they running back, Aaron. So that just makes his job easier. And them throws that he making some pretty good throws. He got a big arm. I was watching some of his film when he was with the Jets, and it looked different. You know what I'm saying? It really does, man. But he got those guys around him, and I'm sure they all made each other better. But he definitely looked better and different than he was when, based on the film that I watched when he was a Jet.
Do you typically go that far back when you face a quarterback?
No, it was just a him thing, Yeah, it's just I was just trying to see like how he was back then, because I always heard that name, but I never really like watched him. So I would look and I'm like, this don't look the same, But things happen. I'm glad that he's doing pretty good there. I never met him, I don't think, but congrats to him for all the success he's having this season.
How does it feel that your sport is becoming internationally so big that international games become so popular?
Man, it's great. This is my first time being out the country, so if it wasn't for this, I don't know when I would have ever went out the country or when I would ever came here. You know what I'm saying? So, the fact that we're becoming more international, it just gives me more opportunities to go out the country, and just be able to experience new things and play the game that I love to play, in a whole different setting.
Are you excited to experience the crowd in the stadium?
Yeah, I am. My coach was talking to me. He said they clap at everything. You know what I'm saying? It don't matter what it is, they're going to be clapping. So, I'm looking forward to experiencing that. I always watched it on TV, the last few years. So, it's just a blessing to be here. Man, the accent is there. You know what I'm saying? The accent is really there, man. I like that. I like the accent, man. That's gonna be the next step for me. Figuring that out. It's a little tough, but man, it's just like I said, it's a blessing to be here. Everybody here so nice, man. So welcoming. So yeah, man. I might go in the city a little later. go get some dinner and just see what it's like, you know.
Does being in London make it in a weird way feel a bit more real? Obviously, outstanding so far, rookie to superstar, and establishing yourself as one of the key players on the Jets. Like, just your whole experience, but now being here, does it sort of hit home with how far you've come?
Man, it's great. My cornerback coach, T.O., he was just talking to us when we all brought it up. The cornerbacks, he was just like, just think about yourself when you was like in Little League, when you was like this tall, you never would have thought that you would be here, So, we got a high level of respect for him. So when he say something like that, we always picture ourselves when we young, and like I never could have thought I'd be here. Got to give all thanks to God. It's truly a blessing to be here.
You spoke about how it's now who went back further to what is old Jets tape, not what you usually do. Could you go into in depth of how is your process of studying the possible quarterbacks or receivers?
Say it one more time.
Do you usually just look at the last couple of weeks of quarterback receivers that you're going to face, or
it just depends who it is. Sometimes I like to go back as far as like last year, watch some tape from last year or a couple years ago, like with receivers, like especially like with Jefferson. I've just been watching him since he's been in the league. Obviously, I'm not going back to like college or anything like that. But Sam Darnold, it was just one of those things where like he just hopped on the scene not out of nowhere, but it's like he really doing his thing right now. So it's like if I see that, I want to see like how was he before all of this. Just like I'm sure that's how people would do for me. When they hear my name, his name Sauce, he got the nickname Sauce, that's all cute. But how was he before that? So, that's just how it is. He doing his thing. You said, how does it change my preparation? It don't really change it. I always respect my opponent. That's just rule number one. Always respect your opponent. Never underestimate them. So it's not like I'm ever going to, even if a quarterback is not as good as Sam Darnold or not as good as whoever the best quarterback is, like not as good as Aaron, I'm still going to prepare as if I'm going against Aaron or as if I'm going against one of those top guys. That's just how it is. You always got to prepare no matter who out there.
So I think those of us who were there for training camp, surprised Garrett hasn't you obviously went up against him a lot in camp. Are you surprised he hasn't maybe clicked as much in his first 4 weeks as expected?
It's one of those things, like, I don't really pay attention to what the offense have going on. I know we got an elite quarterback in Aaron. We got an elite wide receiver in Garrett. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know if they're on the same page or they're not on the same page because I'm always focused on what the defense got to do better, what I got to do better. So if they're not on the same page, I'm sure they're going to get on the same page. If they are on the same page, I'm sure they're thinking of how they can stay on the same page. So, that's above my pay grade to speak on that. I don't really know too much about the offense.
Yeah, it's been a really cool experience. I feel like for all of us, just being out here, I know I love history, and for something like this to be just so regular to them as far as where we're staying and like this manner, like it's beautiful. And, I feel like it's just to them, it's just another spot, like the art on the wall, all of it. It's kind of crazy. So it's a really cool experience for me, and I'm excited to get out in front of their crowd and hopefully play well.
Have you done much sightseeing since being here?
No, there ain't been no time. So I think that we got some time after this. I'll try and go make some stuff happen and see. But I actually came about 2 months ago. I came to the city and I really enjoyed it. I stayed right next to the train station, the famous train station where I stay at. I forget it, but it was tough. I liked it a lot. Had a good time. Some of my friends was out here. It was cool.
In terms of getting physically prepared to play, what's the biggest challenge of the overnight play and getting your body ready for Sunday?
I don't know. I don't really like to overthink it. Just go out and ball. If you can't show up when it's time to go play, then it's probably not for you. So I know everyone should overcomplicate the sleep, and we got like sleep scientists and all this stuff. I don't really believe in that. Like if I'm tired, I'm gonna go to bed. When it's game time, I gotta go. It's time to play. So that's how I feel about it. But just having a good week of preparation, good week of practice. It felt good to practice just now, so it's cool.
How do you experience the support of the international fans?
Yeah, I really can't say I've had an experience with it. I expect it to be super lively. I'm a big real football person. You know, we'll say this American football. I love football. I love Man United. So, yeah, I ain't gonna fake it. I like Gardner. So, like, I watch a lot of soccer and the energy. I've got to go to a few soccer games, and it's special to see. So I hope they can find a way to bottle that up and bring that to the football game. You know, cheering throughout the whole thing, whether it's like a sack or a touchdown, like just loud, you know, all the way through. I like that. And I feel like that's what we might see on Sunday. I'm excited.
Gary, where do you feel like you are in the process of kind of getting on the same page with Aaron in terms of seeing things the way he sees them and seeing the way you see them?
Yeah. I feel like we always have good weeks of practice, so now it's just about translating it to Sunday. Yeah, so hopefully, you know, this is the week it all click, for sure. What's that? Do we work on?
You and Aaron together, like Kingston, I think.
Yeah, you know, we approached the practice week the right way and had a good week of practice. You know, we'll see what happens on Sunday.
Your route running is obviously one of the best in the league.
Thank you, bro.
But the Vikings defense, first in interceptions, obviously it's a tough challenge. But how do you feel about the proposition of going up against their secondary on Sunday?
Yeah, they've done a good job. You know, they've also played with the lead a whole bunch, which, you know, all of a sudden these other teams start pressing and trying to make a play. So they start to give up some underneath things, and that's when you get those chances to have interceptions. People trying to push the ball downfield. So, you know, just playing a fully balanced game, staying in the game, being, you know, trying to get a lead early or try and go down and score early in the game. So all of a sudden they got to, you know, play more true defense. But they have a great DB room, an experienced one that you know, when they see concepts play out, they kind of know what next route is coming. So I'm excited. You know, I feel like you know, we have a lot to prove, and what's better than going up against an undefeated team over here? You know, kind of just let loose and play. It'll be fun.
Do you have a celebration plans for Sunday?
I mean, I can't tell you that. You know, can't even tell you that.
How do you feel about all this Monday unexpected?
Yeah, that'd be cool, man. I feel like it's cool. You know, if we get him over here, like I always say, if someone can help us win, you know, let's do it. So, right on.
Take a couple more. Gary, do you want to clarify? You sound the way you were today about the right street shooting the offense.
Yeah, you know, I was asked a specific question. I answered the question. Whether I like the question or not doesn't really matter. But you know, I could have went about answering it a better way. You know, at the end of the day, I just go out and play football. I'm going to do my job, all that stuff out of my control. So I'm going to just go play ball and do what I love, man. I'm blessed.
Why do you think you're not off to the start? I think everybody expected.
I don't know, man. We're going to figure it out. We're going to get down to it and make sure we finish better than we started. That's what matters.
Do you plan to do anything differently from last week?
I plan to do a lot of things differently than last week. A whole lot. So it's time to go do it now, though, and I'm excited for the opportunity.
We just didn't execute at the end of the day. I don't think there's like a magic potion that they were doing to us. We just weren't doing our job. So I feel like whenever a team goes out and everybody does their 111th, they'll be fine.
What's the focus like this week after a performance like that? How's the offense?
Yeah, just flushing it. First 3 weeks we felt like offensively we were, getting more and more efficient. So just getting back to our roots and continuing to, like I said, have everybody do their 111th and lock in on the task at hand.
I asked Coach Salah earlier on about the changes in the offensive line over the off-season. Sort of how do you feel the O-line's performing, and do you feel a bit more confident? Obviously, still had a phenomenal season last year.
Yeah.
Feel a bit more confident with the changes now?
Yeah, I think we're fine. I love those guys, seeing those guys every day. And then all the guys we brought in, they all come from, winning cultures. They know what it takes. So I feel like, just having those guys, whether we go through the roller coasters of ups and downs, they're going to remain the same and continue to come to work every day and be the same guys. So I'm never really worried about them.
On a personal level, I know obviously a team game, coach calls up plays, but you wish maybe had also against them a couple more calls for your number in the end zone, in the red zone to get to the end zone.
As long as we score, I don't really mind too much of what we call. Just knowing that I'm going to get the ball, I'm going to get the number of touches regardless. I just, like I said, try to execute my job every play, and if I need to do more, then I'll do more.
What stands out in the Vikings defense
Just seeing how they jumped out to really quick leads, how they created a lot of turnovers. We got to be really sound, and I feel like against them you have to be really efficient on first down because just going against a defense like them, if you could keep them on their toes, keep them on their heels first down from first down on, and get positive yards, then you kind of make them not be able to get into the more exotic stuff that they do. So just winning first down and staying efficient on second down so you could get to the third and shorts and third and manageables, it would be fine.
You know they're going to blitz a lot, and that's what they do. So how do you guys improve blitz pickup and pass protection?
Like I said, it was just a game where we weren't as locked in. So I think I saw something that it said like Aaron was one of the most protected guys. So I feel like our O-line and myself, and as far as pass protection, will be fine. We've seen everything on film. Obviously, they're going to give us something that we haven't seen and that we aren't prepared for. But as long as we communicate, and I think we'll be fine. Yeah, I think it gets a little hard when you're trying to meet guys in the A gaps and the holes and try to keep the quarterback clean. So sometimes you get a little bit antsy, but like I said, you just gotta be locked in, hold your water, and when you have your chances to go help out and pick up these blitzes, just do your job and not worry about doing anything more or doing anything less. Just do your 111th, like I said, and we'll be fine. I think I'm pretty chilled and laid back, so I never really get too high or too low. So I feel like it won't be too much of an adjustment for me. I think it's going to be a fun environment, and fans are going to be cheering for both teams. So I feel like it's going to be even as far as that.
You mentioned fans. You see Everton's jersey and whole display.
Yeah.
How long did you feel like before 180 moment if you in the crowd you saw 20 jerseys for the Jets? Did that sort of make you think, wow, this sport really is?
Yeah, I think it'd be pretty cool, especially if I was able to, make some cool plays and stuff and see those people wearing my jerseys just to be able to support me, the team, or whatever the case may be. It's definitely a blessing to know that, we're being watched worldwide.
Please, Coach Dawson, you guys aren't going down for a walk through Saturday at the stadium, so for you to be your first time there, what's your process in terms of getting the footwork, understanding your field and what shoes you want to wear?
Mm-hmm.
How do you go about that?
Just getting out in the field and do as much running and cutting as I can while, conserving my energy, just making sure that, I have the right footwear on to be able to cut and play the way I want to. But I've heard something about the grass being similar to what we practiced on today, so I'm not too worried about it.
Has Aaron given any words of advice? Obviously, he was here when Packers played the Giants.
Mm-hmm.
Tottenham Stadium, I think, is the first purpose-built
Yeah.
stadium outside the US. Has he given any points or hints or spoke about his experience when he was there?
Yeah, it's cool with him. He just tries to, not make everything too much bigger than what it is. It's like it's going to be a fun environment, but at the end of the day, we're just having fun playing the game that we've been playing our whole life. So we're just playing it again in a new group, a new crowd of people. So as far as that, it's going to be really cool. But for us, it's just about going out there and continuing to play the game we love.
And I've asked some of the other guys, is there any sort of special London-themed touchdown celebration that you might have been brewing up?
I haven't heard anything yet. I think most of the guys are keeping it under wraps right now, so I got to go start doing some research so I can come up with something if I am blessed enough to get into the end zone. Yeah, like I said, I feel like we don't really feel like it's a road game, so it's kind of just like, okay, both teams are coming in, and you got to worry about it's a long flight, getting adjusted, but not too adjusted to the time zones and stuff like that. And like I said, it's just going to be the team that whoever's on the paying more attention to their details and probably the most physical team is going to win this game. Just like I said, just getting in front of a new crowd of people and going out and having fun. I think that's all everybody's looking forward to.
Not really. I'm trying to get into it just because I've been playing FIFA and I just see the World Cup and different things like that. So I'm trying to get into it. Then Messi played for the Miami team, so I'm a huge fan of his. So I'm just trying to really get into it and enjoy it. So.
Brilliant. You were here for the 2021 game against the Falcons. How keen are you to avenge sort of the loss last time and try and sort of make London almost a better experience to come out with a win?
Just executing and doing the things that we know we can do as a team, as a defense. Just going out there being consistent, not beating ourselves, and just executing to the full potential. So.
As a player, what's the biggest challenge of making this trip, building that flight and all that? What's the biggest challenge of being ready for Sunday?
I can only speak for like personally myself. It's not really a challenge for me. I kind of enjoy the moment, enjoy the opportunity. It's not that many jobs you got to like go and be able to perform in front of a different culture or a different country. So I definitely enjoy it. I definitely take it all in. It's some stuff you have to work with the long plane rides and different things like that. But I just enjoy every single moment, and I just love every single moment. So. Sir.
What did you bring with you to London and how the team helped you settle in?
I can't hear you.
What did you bring with you to London and how the team helped settle in?
I can't hear.
What did you bring with you to London and how the team helped you settle in?
You said what did I bring to London?
Yeah, and how the team helped you settle in London.
And how the team helped me settle in? Like as in like clothes or like,
yeah.
That's what I'm saying, like as in clothes and stuff like that.
Yeah, just in general. It was
Okay.
just like one suit.
Well, I looked at the weather and seen it was gonna be a little cold, and I was just packing from last time I had came. I know it's a little rainy and things like that, so it was an amazing day today. So it kind of surprised me. But yeah, I just packed a little warm clothes and different things like that. And the team, man, did an amazing job. The staff, even the staff here, the NFL staff and the security team in London did an amazing job with just helping us get settled in, helping us feel safe on arrival, and just helping us every day, man, just make sure everything go in order, everything is planned. So it's been an amazing experience and amazing opportunity. So.
How do you feel the defense is playing in these first 4 weeks? Obviously, week one against the Niners, a lot of points were given up. Can you sort of rectify that in the last 3 games? How do you sort of assess where you are as a defensive unit at this point?
I think we're going in the right direction. I think we're cleaning up a lot of stuff, being consistent on a lot of stuff, and just learning week in and week out. I definitely think we have corrected the things week in and week out from week 1, week 2, week 3, week 4. We've always been going in the right direction and selling each week. So that's all I can talk about. That's all I can think about. It's just getting better every single day, not making the same mistakes you made the week before, not taking a step back, being yourself and being doing the things that you know that's not right. And just keep getting better week in and week out. So.
And have you thought of any special celebrations if you make a big play on Sunday? Any UK, London themes?
I'm still working on that. Still looking it up. So.
Of course, you've seen the Vikings at 4-0, they're rocking right now. Gardner, Jefferson, Aaron Jones, Jordan Anderson's back now. Quite a scary offense. How do you feel about, you guys have been quite good this season as top in the past. How confident you guys as a unit on defense at stopping this Vikings offense from going 5-0?
Oh, they got a fantastic offense, man. You got one of arguably the best receivers in the NFL on that side over there. You got a great running back who got an amazing resume there. You got Sam Darnold who's playing at an MVP level right now. You got an offensive line who's been together for the last 3 years, I say, that's playing great right now. It's definitely going to be a great challenge, man. Them guys can run the ball at a high level. They can pass the ball at a high level, like you said. And we just got to go out there and play our game, play our football. We got a great team, great defense. And just do the things we can do, and that's not beating ourselves and being consistent and executing the play call each and every down, because we got a great coaching staff who's put us in position to win, and we just got to go out there and execute it to a high level, because that is a high level offense and a high level team we're going against. So,
Take a couple more.
Yes, they did. They love London, so my family did come out here. So. I'm super excited. I love performing in front of these fans, man. They super grateful for us to come out here, and they show amazing support, and they show amazing cheers and different things like that every time I ever came out here. So I'm super excited to play in front of them.